have some low clouds around early this morning. Expect the clouds to thin out by daybreak with partly cloudy skies, lows in the upper 50s to lower 60s. Later today, a beautiful day with ample sunshine returning, highs in the middle 70s. And for tonight, partly cloudy skies. There could be some fog later in spots, lows in the upper 50s. And for Tuesday, after some morning fog, expect clouds and sun, highs in the middle 70s. As we get into later in the week, for Wednesday, partly sunny skies continue with highs in the lower 70s. And by Thursday...
Good morning, friends. So today I'm going to talk about my morning routine. There are tons and tons of different videos about morning routines, and I know you're probably sick of seeing them. I'm a morning person. I really enjoy waking up and sort of getting on top of the day, having some time to myself before all the craziness starts. It's something I value, it's something I look forward to, and I want to make the most of it and sort of get a lot of enjoyment and benefit out of it. Now, I don't want to make it sound like I'm trying to like squeeze the productivity out of every minute of my day. That's not what I'm going for here at all. So what I'm about to show you is me in an ideal morning. Most of my mornings don't go quite like this. This is assuming everything goes right, which is almost never. That said, this is the framework that I keep in my mind and what I'm striving for on a daily basis. So the things that I include, the order that I include them, the amount of time I spend on each thing, they're kind of in place to keep me on track but not dictate my life. This is the default, and every day I customize it a different way to make it work for my needs on that particular day. Part of the reason I'm making this video is to document what I'm doing right now, because I find that it works for me pretty well, and it's a good thing to be able to come back to and remind myself of. In the coming weeks, I'm hoping to add runs back in, which might throw this whole thing off. And so being able to come back and look at what I was doing before and sort of reset is gonna be really valuable if things start going wrong. So starting it off, my alarm goes off at 7 a.m. I use an external alarm clock. I plug in my phone across the room on my desk, and I have my alarm clock right next to my bed, so I can just hit that, smack it. The alarm that the alarm clock uses, I find, is much more effective than my phone is anyways, and also it just keeps me from staying in bed the whole time. The sheer force of my phone addiction is what pulls me out of bed to go across the room. Like, I don't even need to put the alarm over there. It just has to be the phone, and the phone will draw me to it. Once I'm up and across the room, I do my morning stats. So I have a whole video about how I do my daily log and what the stats are that are included. So I'll link that up here and in the description for you to check out if you want. Pretty much what I'm trying to get at here is what time I woke up, what time I got up, and just sort of laying out the rest of the page so I'm set up for the rest of the day. This is kind of the first thing I do. I'm half asleep while I'm doing it, and it's kind of just an easy thing to knock out right away. Next, I go downstairs and I do some basic exercises. So this usually consists of push-ups, pull-ups, planks, just sort of basic body weight kind of stuff, just to get myself moving a little bit, work out a few different muscles so I'm not just like hunched over my Zoom classes all day, and get at least a little movement in. It feels good when I do it, I enjoy it. And at the same time, it's also the thing that gets knocked off first. So the past few days, I haven't really been consistent with it, but having it part of this framework is really important so that I'm doing it more often. If it wasn't in here, I just wouldn't be doing it. Right after that is breakfast. So I'll usually go for Cheerios or scrambled eggs or an omelet, depending on how much effort I'm willing to put in. Also like toast, spinach, carrot, sometimes an apple, like, you know, just basic breakfast stuff is what I normally go for. Tea and coffee are really fun. I enjoy tea and coffee. I'll switch them off depending on the day and what I'm just in the mood for. I usually take the time while I'm making breakfast and while I'm eating breakfast to catch up on some news, maybe listen to a podcast or like listen to some music. Helps get my brain going a little bit in the morning and sort of not kick things into gear, but just sort of, you know, give me a little stimulation. I like to take my time with breakfast. This isn't something that I try to rush through unless I'm in like a real rush. yeah, I value, taking a slow breakfast and easing myself into the day for the most part. After that, I'll wash any dishes that I have to, and then just engage in some light entertainment. So either reading, YouTube videos, sometimes just listening to music and, getting some movement in. This is just a time to sort of continue the chillness for a little bit before I have to get into work and everything. I usually try and cut off the entertainment time at 9 o'clock, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less, depending on the day. And after that, I take a shower and get dressed. Lately, I've been taking lukewarm showers. I love the idea of cold showers. The whole culture around that is very interesting to me, and I want to see what that's about. And at the same time, I don't want to hate taking showers because that just can't be healthy. I haven't gone full throttle and go cold showers, but I've been doing lukewarm showers just to remind myself, like, I'm not trying to stay in here for a half an hour. I have to get clean, get out kind of thing. It also keeps my skin from totally drying out, which hot showers I've found have done, so lukewarm showers are where it's at. And then getting dressed. Getting dressed has been fairly simple for me this semester. I've been going with more of a capsule style wardrobe where I have a bunch of interchangeable items that all kind of go with each other, so that works out really well. And I usually finish it off with getting in a work session of some sort. So if I have readings due for class or just stuff I can get ahead on, stuff I have to catch up on, whatever it is, I get in about an hour of that before I go into classes. Today, that work session includes this, filming right now. So yeah, there you go. So this has been my morning routine. Let me know what your morning routine is down in the comments. I would love to get some inspiration from you guys. Because, like I said, this is all flexible, subject to change, and definitely will be changing in the future. So is there anything here that you might try out? Let me know. Let's talk about it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, I'm Sam, and I do lifestyle videos and shoe reviews. So if you're into that, make sure you subscribe for more. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, peace.